Hey guys, just gonna do a quick run through on my newest project I made. This was basically my attempt to get practice at learning how to use React well. Um, this is pretty much the first project I made with React, and I was making it um, while we were learning it in class, basically on the side of class. Um, so I'm just gonna go right into the website right now. This is the intro to the homepage. As you can see, it's a website about a video game that I play called Overwatch, and Widowmaker's my favorite hero. Um, Most of the stuff on this first homepage is basically just CSS, so nothing special. I'm gonna go into my overview page right here. Um, this is pretty much where most of the content for this entire website is. I have all the heroes in the game on their own cards here. Um, they have all these cards are flippable, so you can flip them one at a time, like so, and get some information, and also kind of a cool background picture, I guess. Um, you can also do group flips for the cards just to make things a little more convenient. So, for example, right now I have like most of the tank cards flipped over. So if I click the tank flip button, it's going to flip over the two remaining tank cards um, that weren't flipped over. And then if I want to flip them all back again, click again, and they will all flip over. If I just do it for all, it's going to flip all of them. Kind of a cool thing that I worked on was if I, for example, um, do something like this. If I have all of these cards right here that are only for damage heroes, and I try to flip to the big um, tank card uh, flip over set thing, then that's just going to toggle like a kind of a air wiggle for the button, like a body shake type animation. Um, Also, this is a pretty large filter for the search bar here. So I can go type in like R, E, I, and then in the end I'm going to whittle it down to Reinhardt and Lucio. The only reason Lucio is here is because if you look, his real name is Lucio Correa dos Santos, and REI is in his last name, so he will still show up on um, this search filter. Um, don't really think there's much more to show for that. Um, I can go into these modal buttons now. All of these heroes have not only the flip card ability, but you can also click and you can find a modal that will pop up. A little more information that's based primarily for, actual gameplay. If somebody's interested in playing the game, these modals are mostly um, specified for information on how to use each hero, and you even get a pretty decent little video on how these heroes, uh, their abilities work in the game. So I'm not gonna play this entire video out now, but anytime you want to, obviously you can just go on the site itself and see with your own eyes. Um, so I think that's pretty much all I need to show for the overview page. I'm gonna go to the video page now. These are all videos of my own, and part of my motivation for using this topic as my practice for React, um, as the kind of side React practice project, is because I, for a long time, have had a lot of Overwatch videos in my YouTube database, um, but I've never been able to have them in kind of an organized like website or organized place where I can kind of feel good about or happy about, you know, being able to display them or watch them or whatever. So this was kind of the side agenda for using this as the topic. So now I have all my videos pretty well organized, or I should say, all my favorite videos. All the rest of my videos are right here on this YouTube square all the way at the end, and clicking on that square will pop up a brand new tab, and it'll take the user directly to my YouTube um, playlist video library, basically. Um, but I took all my favorite ones, or the best ones, and I put them in this gigantic kind of video feature page. And you can go through each one if you really want to. I don't really expect anybody else other than me will actually be interested in doing that. But it's got some pretty decent videos, and it's pretty lengthy in the amount of content it has. It's got some bonus categories here. Miscellaneous is kind of just like videos of just random heroes outside of the 6 main ones I featured, um, that I really liked and I wanted to have on the site. Golf clap is kind of my I guess top plays videos list. So all of these videos are going to be really short. They're just like, you know 30 seconds to a minute long, because all they are just single plays. That's it. So I'll just start playing one really quickly. I don't think I'm actually gonna play the whole thing though, especially because it's lagging now. But yeah, so that's kind of how that works. And then kind of funny is the last playlist. It's like just plays, just like golf clap, except the specifically plays that I thought were like kind of funny when I was actually playing the game. Um, so I think this page kind of speaks for itself. So, and that's pretty much all I can really explain about it. So I'm going to go on to the last page, which is kind of like a very simple form. It's not intended to be. I purposely did not make it very complicated, because I didn't want like all that, like, you know making an account and um, storing data according to the user, and all this like complicated stuff, just for a simple site like this. I just wanted to have somewhere where people could leave any kind of message if they felt like it, um, and they don't even have to be identified if they don't want to. That's how simple I wanted this to be. So, um, anyways, instead of just explaining it to death, I'll just kind of make a sample message. Not bad videos. Just kind of like a goofy one. And I'll use a different tag this time. ekim1707. So as you can see, as I'm typing it out, you kind of like it types out into the new open slot as well. So you kind of can. I thought it would be a nice feature to kind of see what your post would look like before you even submit it. So now that I submit it, it's kind of like set there in the form now. And on top of that, I even got myself um, accurate timestamp um, automatically added to it as well. So that's, you know, this is a very simple form. So I don't really think there's anything else to explain. So I think there's also not much else to explain for the site. That's pretty much covering everything that I could think of. So this site is available on GitHub too, if you want to check out the code, or if you have any questions, you can ask me. Or I'm going to deploy this site very soon. I'm not exactly I haven't done it yet, but I'm definitely going to do it very soon. So you'll probably be able to see it on my portfolio as well. All right, thank you.